You have the wheel ready?
No, I'm doing that after. Not on the show. It's not the show thing.
Okay. All right. What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bake Show. Gentlemen, you guys, with my brother Miguel here at the studio, still in progress. And we are here for the final third of the week. Today, we are both smoking California Dreamin' Volume 1 by Pariah Cigars. You guys, this is our cigar company right here. And this is our first Habano blend. And it's our first blend with a band on it. So, pretty big milestone for us right there. If you guys remember when we did the Rush and the Noir, they both came unbanded in packs of 5 in that butcher paper. We kept the butcher paper, but this time we went ahead and added the band. So a lot of you asked for it. So now there is a nice, beautiful California-inspired band.
Hey, Mel. Hey, Brian. How you guys doing? I am very excited to smoke this again. We are coming down towards the end of the run. So if you guys want to get a hold of some, you have to order it ASAP because that is all we will have. Brian's had bands because he made some awesome bands for his, which I thought was a really cool idea. In fact, I think we showed the picture off beforehand. But we will get into that in a second, guys. We have something to show you guys in just a second. That just came in like yesterday, I think. So I can't wait for you to see that as well. But hey, Lauren, how you doing? I made his out of the stickers. Yeah, I did not forget that because that was awesome, brother. All right, we will hit you guys up right after this. So do me a favor, share this if you can, and we'll talk to you guys in just a second. There we are, guys. How's it going, Brian? Yeah, this month's Ash contest is shaping up really well. There's been a lot of incredible entries into the Great Ash contest. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go over to the group Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women, and you will see on the top of there is Show Us Your Ash. And whoever wins that, we will be choosing from all the pictures that are in there, with the final finalists being chosen on the Wednesday before the final Friday show of the month, which is actually next week. So get yours in ASAP, guys, or else you will not get in at all.
You got to be in it to win it.
That is true. Saying works. But if you want to enter, check out some awesome stuff in there, guys. I heard there is an interview today with Carlito Fuente Jr. There absolutely is. Make sure to check that out. Mel will be doing a fantastic job of that. I already know it. I know that's happening. So very excited for that as well.
And thank you to Adam for complimenting our shirts. Miguel is wearing 2021 Texas Frightmare commemorative shirt that we got when we were out there in Dallas earlier. And then, of course, I'm wearing the Unicorn Hunter from Lug Cigar Club. If you guys want one of these, you guys go over to lugcigarclub.com and pick one of these up. They have some other cool stuff in there as well. If you guys want to get some Lug Cigar Club merch, we'd be more than happy to do that for you guys. So make sure you guys go over there.
Do it. Happy Friday to you as well, Robert. And yes, 7 p.m. EST. That is 4 o'clock our time. So 2 hours from now, guys. Make sure to tune in for that. But right now, I titled this for something in particular. I got to show off this one so I can not show his personal information out. But it's already something that you can get a hold of because he wants you to get a hold of him because he wants you to check out the Cigar Ashtray. My goodness, Frankie, do you want to do a proper unveiling, or want me to show off mine first?
I'm going to do a video with mine.
Oh,
so you can go ahead and show yours.
All right, I'm going to do this then real quick. First of all, bam, made in the USA. Cannot get much better than that. I turn this around. Bam! Oh my goodness. I am in heaven right now. This thing is full metal right there, aluminum, I believe.
Aluminum.
So I can block some bullets, I believe, a couple of those. It's a bullet stopper if
Yeah,
I need to.
try that.
It's a nutcracker if you got to smash some stuff. And most importantly, it's a cigar ashtray.
Nobody
It
can see
is
that.
the cigar ashtray. Well, they know exactly what I did. It's not like
I don't think they did know.
Yeah. Do one of those. Do one of these. Boom. Perfect.
Yeah, so big thanks to the Cigar Ashtray. We met them over at PCA, and they said they wanted to make us a couple of ashtrays for to show off on the show.
Yeah.
And they went ahead and did those for us. They sent us a video of them actually being laser engraved, which looked really, really cool.
Very awesome.
And they went ahead and sent those out. So big thanks to them. I'm going to do a little video unveiling of mine. Mine is right here, and it's still in the plastic. I just want to do a little special video to thank them for sending us these really, really cool ashtrays. They do have different variations. If you don't want a rectangle, you want a round one or a triangle one.
Yeah.
If you want different coloring, different lettering, obviously they will work with you. They can do larger ones as well. So if you want like 6 or 8 slots for cigars, they can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They will make a green one that says Wake and Bake, Wake and Bakersfield, if you'd like.
I like that a lot. That's a great idea. Definitely hit them up. The Cigar Ashtray. You will see that logo on their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you'd like to check it out. Hit them up for some custom work. I think it's a really good, high quality product they make.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be disappointed.
It has a little feet at the bottom too, which I like.
Yeah, a little something to. You can kind of.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you could see it. They're nice and thin, so it's not like it's going to take up too much extra room.
Right.
There's just enough where it's going to stay from sliding on your table, which I was just doing. You can't even see the table shake now because the camera's not on the table anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just getting so advanced.
So advanced.
I can't even shake the camera now. It's so advanced. My goodness. You should have a game like Squid Game where the winner gets a cigar prize box. We absolutely could. I think we'll do the glass bridge. But I'm going to cut some corners, and plexiglass is expensive, so it's all going to be regular glass.
So someone did it at a pool with boards.
Oh, yeah?
And they had some foam on top of them, and they did it. The first guy made it all the way through, but 2 people behind him forgot the order. And so the first one was a girl. She went to the right instead of going straight and dropped in. And so the next guy jumps on that one, laughing at her. Then jumps forward when he should have gone right, and he goes in.
So he just got his hubris up, way up.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Leslie, thank you for joining us. Leslie, we will see you next month, hopefully, when you come up for Stogie Fest. And Leslie, I'll also have a tracking number for you a little later on today. I will send that to you. We're going to head to the shop after this, which is right next to UPS. So we'll make sure that you get what you're supposed to be getting in the mail.
Absolutely. And I believe they would ship to you. Definitely hit them up. I don't see why they couldn't. Definitely check it out. Yeah, because it's nothing that can't be sent through the mail. I mean, it's just a piece of metal.
Yeah, it's not tobacco.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier, but at the same time, something really awesome. So I think you deserve to treat yourself.
Absolutely. So for you guys just joining us, we are Smoking California Dreaming. This is our own company here that we started last year actually.
It's a proprietary blend.
Yeah, proprietary blend. Send me the link on how to get my tickets. Leslie, all you have to do is call the shop and give them your name and let them know how many tickets you're going to want, and you'll be put on the list.
They will take care of it right then and there.
Yeah, easiest way to do it. They're just going to put everybody's name on the list. I believe you just pay when you get there, and everything should be good to go. So just call the shop at 661-861-1116. Let them know that you need 1 or 2 tickets, whatever you need, and they will put you on that list so you can be there.
Absolutely. However many you need, they can take care of that.
And if you need the hotel information, it's still up on the Facebook page for Cigars and More Bakersfield. So that's all in there. There's 3 different hotel options at different price points. They're all within 1 mile of the event, so they are very, very close.
Yeah.
And they're all very good options. So take 100%. Advantage of that.
100%. Yeah, if you do add them, if you end up getting something from them, and once it gets you, send us a picture. We can show it off too, because those guys deserve some recognition for what they do. It's a lot of work they put into them, and they turn out fantastic. I don't know if I even showed off this, and did it again. I don't understand. Guys, I apologize. Bear with us for a second because I can try something that I did yesterday that helped out. Let's see if I can get this going.
Frozen.
What? So talk to him.
Frozen like the movie.
Like
Disney.
some movie.
Disney movie, Frozen.
Oh, because someone decided to call me right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who?
We moving? I have no idea who it was.
No, not moving yet. Nope, there we go. We're moving
There
now.
we go. Wow.
All right, you guys. So that was not a glitch from StreamYard. That was a glitch on Miguel not putting Do Not Disturb on.
For once, it wasn't
So,
StreamYard's fault.
It is what it is.
For
Apologize
once.
about that, guys.
Jeez, or Lou.
I heard one.
I love people that just call whenever they feel like, you know. Like I got nothing else going on. I mean, we only do this every Friday at the same time.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
Just about.
What do you call it? Either way, back to the topics at hand. Yes, Stogie Fest on the 12th. Really awesome ashtrays. Smoking a good cigar. It's a good Friday.
Yes, it is.
What we talked about last Friday, though, was I was wanting to go watch Nightmare on Elm Street, the Fox Theater. Probably one of, okay, maybe not one of the oldest theaters in California, but definitely one of the older ones.
Right. Still in operation.
Yes, still in operation. Yes. And not only that, they decided to make a repeat Friday the 13th, or excuse me, not Friday the 13th, oh my goodness, Nightmare on Elm Street on the big screen. So I'm going to try to take care of that this week because I totally missed it last. And I love that. I would like to hear in your guys' neck of the woods, though, are there any old theaters that are still in operation around you? It's just something, a little hobby of mine. I like to check them out. I like to see that kind of stuff still going. Mm-hmm. Hey, Leah, how you doing, brother? Or how's it going? Oh, that is an awesome.
And also, in that same breath there, as far as older theaters in your area, what is your guys' favorite movie to watch during Halloween? Let me know in the comments, you guys. I want to know what your favorite horror films are. It doesn't have to be a horror film. So what is your favorite film to watch during Halloween? Is there something that you watch that's like not at all connected to horror just because it's a tradition that you do? Is there just a great horror film that you love? Is there a little B-movie classic that not too many people know about that you're really into? Let us know. But let us know in the comments, you guys. Really like to know that.
That is exactly right, Eduardo. There's still a couple out there, but they are slowly, not slowly. They are quickly and without mercy disappearing. They're getting turned into other stuff. Like the theater in my hometown, not an old one, but a Century 16, just happened to be right next to my house. It's now a church, which is the weirdest thing to me.
The Nile, too.
The Nile. Where at?
On like 17th or 18th Street, somewhere down there, downtown.
Oh, that was a real old one, yeah. Right by the Padre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the marquee.
Llamageddon.
I don't know if
I've never seen that. That seems to be right up there with the Ginger Dead Man and stuff like that. So definitely have to do that.
See, that's a good point, though, for Brian. I want to see Llamageddon. But, Brian, the ash contest is harder when you have the ash, or you don't want the ash to fall off. You have it sideways, trying to get that picture while still having smoke in the shot. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of art that goes into that, a lot of skill. I think people don't realize that you got to master that. Mm-hmm. You can just, take an easy picture. No, that one is a lot more difficult. Virus Shark is on the same scale as Mosquito or Grizzly 2. Is not an electric boogaloo, but it's still a good movie. My God, there's so many of those like B horror, just ridiculous but fun ones.
Yeah.
But I still refuse to watch Sharknadoes. Any of the Sharknadoes.
Why? Because they made a ton of money?
Because I think I went over this before. I don't know if it was on here, if it was on Girls Gore and Gin. But Sharknado had the budget to make a good movie, and all they did with it was make a bad movie because they know they could.
I don't know. A lot of people liked it. So is it really a bad movie or just because you don't like it?
It didn't have to be a good movie at that point. It just, they shoved a bunch of people that people knew about into something.
People liked it.
People didn't like it. They just watched it. Like, this is fun. It was ironic. It was the hipster nerd stuff going on. Irritating. Hated that one. Hated it. I pretty much just keep sci-fi on the whole month. A lot of movies I haven't seen. Honestly, there's some awesome stuff on there. I still watch sci-fi whenever I can. Get the new Chucky series on there and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, Ohio Film, just like Thanksgiving.
Okay, so it's a local film too. That's cool.
Llamageddon.
You should watch Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bolorama, aka the Imp. That's a classic.
Dang, that's a good name.
You know, a lot of those movies I grew up in, I mean, this is totally probably inappropriate for some people, is a lot of those movies I remember watching with friends during high school. It wasn't for the film, like B horrors.
What?
It was because the girls would run around topless, like, oh my God, we're in the shower and there's a killer. Let's all run out.
There's boobies?
Like Slumber Party Massacre, Sorority Massacre,
Earth Girls Are Easy, I think. Was
just
one
a
of
bunch of
those.
dumb B movies that's what kids watched back then. You know, boys would watch back then. It's like, oh my God, I saw boobies. And the funny thing is, one of these films I remember was like the first one I ever saw where this happened. And fast forward, 20 years?
Basically, yeah.
About 20 years. I met the woman that was the woman in the film because she was in a film that we were doing. And I was like, I know that name. Why do I know that name? And then I realized who she was, and I was like, oh my gosh, I perved out over you when I was little. That is so weird. But she's fantastic. She's super, super cool. Great actress.
Very good. Yeah, she is a solid actress.
And it was pretty funny to meet someone like that, you know, that you fantasized about when you were a little kid. And then you meet them in real life later on. You're actually working on projects together. It's kind of cool.
I totally missed that. Because I never saw. So I didn't see Summer Party Massacre until after meeting her for the first time. And I was like, huh, yeah, she's pretty in her day. I get why they wanted her to run around topless. Good for her. Good for her. But then she's done so much work since. She is a working actress.
Yeah.
A lot of hard stuff. Still not as bad as Ghost Shark 2, Unborn Jaws. That's
Urban Jaws.
Urban Jaws? Okay. Unborn Jaws sounded
That'd be weird.
a way different plot line than I would assume. A ghost.
When people have their head tilted back unnaturally, that is, yeah. I mean, doing that is a lot harder than keeping it level. You know, the ash, being pulled down by gravity. What little there is pulling it down, But still, yeah, I totally get that.
All you need is a little bit of gravity on that bad boy. But yeah, that's how I do long ash contests, though, not pictures. It's a little head back, blow it out, keep it up.
Okay, so
Simple.
Eduardo said that you can catch a porn star or two as well in some of those movies. That's true. As a matter of fact, what is her name? Damn it, I forget. She's at the conventions we go to. She was just there at the one.
Yeah, I've seen her like in 5 different ones.
Oh my gosh, I'm totally spacing on her
Zach
name.
and Miri.
Totally spacing on her name. Anyways, apparently she was in trouble. Tracy Lords. She got in trouble with the law. While she was filming the movie Crybaby, apparently was what I heard. As far as because she made adult films, but I think she made them when she was underage, so she was going to get in trouble for that.
How was that her fault?
Because she lied.
They got to check. That's on them.
Anyways, can I finish my story?
A child can't get in trouble for that stuff.
And apparently, the people that were working on the film, like all the stars and stuff, they hit her, so she never actually got caught for it. And I guess statute of limitations or something ran out. But yeah, so that was pretty intense.
Weird.
Stogie Fest. Tim, since you're in town, you can actually pay for your ticket when you go into the shop for you or you and your wife or whoever you're going to bring with you.
But try to get there before the day of. Call the shop, reserve your tickets. Just get in there and get your tickets beforehand. They want to get the list as detailed as possible so we know exactly how much to bring of what and what not.
So I think Brian is mentioning all these things because he wants to make sure we ratchet down the rules on the best ash contest. He wants to see that they're not tilting back, that the cigar's actually lit.
Actually lit is
because that's a lot of his pictures are. He's just sitting there, cigar in hand, smoke going, beautiful sunset from California in the background, kind of a thing, which I think gives him an unfair advantage because I don't care where you live. There's few things that are going to beat a sunset on the coast of California. I'm sorry. Growing up in Ventura, the fair was one of my favorite things. So you get on the Ferris wheel at sunset while the sun goes down and you're going on the Ferris wheel. It's one of the best things. We're just chilling on the beach there in Ventura. It is hard to beat a sunset here in California. I'm sorry.
It truly is. It's a beautiful experience. I mean, there's a reason people live here, even with all the craziness going on. You go for the gimmick, not the ash size. I get that too, though. I understand because it's not supposed to just be about how big the ash is, how cool the picture is.
Yeah.
What's in the background. I know some people have tried to use some pretty ladies to up theirs. Totally fine. I'm not judging. but I see that other people have put effort in other ways, like Brian does, or Brian does, or Leo, or I'm sure there's another Brian that I'm forgetting. I apologize. All the Brians and all the others doing some great job, regardless of Pretty Lady in the picture.
Right.
But then you also have like Ash, who did a really good job of being Pretty Lady. She's good at that. And she also did a good job with her Ash as well in that one.
She did.
I want to say she held it upside down.
Really?
In her picture. Can you look it up on your phone real quick?
Possibly.
What do you call it? I think hers is held tipped up, like she's like, bam, look at this, but way better than this. I'm not even burning straight. I'm just enjoying the hell out of it. That's all I'm doing. I don't care. Come on, Ricky's got this. But in the meantime,
your phone froze.
Right, didn't you love that? Once you need something to happen, your phone freezes on you.
I don't.
Very annoying. Still waiting for the prank cigar with the surprise firecrackers. I'm going to avoid that because I feel like if it ever gets made, it's going to be on me. Maybe a sparkler so it doesn't explode. But you see. Okay, no, she didn't have it, but she had it straight up. That is I don't know. I think that's a pretty good picture because that's like an Ash contest right there for me.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it. Just trying to win. Still trying to win. Right now, I don't know why I'm doing it right now. There's no reason because this thing's already burning a little sideways right there, as you can see. Still great flavors. Still loving the cigar, but I am not taking care of it very well. That's on me. Close this out. There we are. So the firecracker inside the cigar, never. I would do a sparkler though. If I was gonna play a joke, it'd have to be a sparkler. So just a little. Yeah. Maybe it's that.
Now there are, I forget the chemicals, but there's some stuff that you can find pretty easily that make the snakes.
Yes.
And you could, somehow tunnel some of the ash or the tobacco out of the end of a cigar, put that in there, and then put a little bit of tobacco back. So that as it slowly burns, then it ignites it, and then it has just the snake coming out.
Does that count as long as ash, though? Because that's all ash at that point.
It would.
So
I would count it.
That person's going to win for sure.
I would absolutely count it.
We all have a similar Robusto, or maybe like a 5x50 or something too. Get the longest ash, and that person has 7.5, 8-inch ash. That's impressive. They didn't even smoke the entire cigar. Very impressive.
Very impressive. Now, you're going to use your ashtray? Because I didn't want to ash mine, but I want to make sure you get the ash yours first because it's your ashtray.
Oh, I'm going to go. All right. It's the inaugural ash on camera with my name. Oh, oof. What are you doing that there for? Bam. Hey, Doug, how you doing?
Hey, Doug.
If you didn't know, Doug, and I think a couple other guys in here. I know Leslie was entered into it. We are doing the drawing. I'm going to do it after the show, just on my personal page, because it was just something I was trying out. We might do it more often for this. Maybe we'll do a discount code for them, too, for the Patreon members.
Yeah, if you guys like the raffle that Miguel did, Art, how you doing?
Hey, brother.
If you guys like the raffle that Miguel is doing right now for the Drew Estate Undercrown Humidor, let us know. And when we come up across things like that, we'll secure them and we'll raffle them off for you guys. If that's something you guys are interested in, let us know in the comments. Obviously, it'll be some more rare stuff or some really cool stuff that we come across.
Yeah.
If you guys want to get in on those, we can definitely do something like that.
Absolutely. I want to make sure it's not just the run of the mill, or if it is, it's something really cool, like the full box of something, or like the humidor itself is a rarity. It's only in Drew Diplomat stores.
Yep.
Or limited release cigar. Like if we could have got the box of Unnamed Kings at the shop, I wouldn't keep that. I'd probably raffle it off just because for myself, I like saving cigars. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I'm not really a collector.
No.
I'm a smoker.
No, I want to try to smoke my cigars. I mean, I'll keep, I have a few hundred. I'm not going to lie. Shit, no, I have more than that.
A few thousand.
I have a few thousand.
Yeah, we're at the 1,000.
Okay. But we own a cigar company, so we have a few extra cigars on hand. And B, we do get a lot of cigars given to us by different reps, different companies to try out. And as you guys know, we like to try to give those to you guys as much as we can. So we still have quite a few here that we like to keep for ourselves that I eventually plan on smoking. And this year they've been a big help because I've been trying to smoke different cigars every day.
Yes.
And having those cigars here has been a big help to do that. Cam, unfortunately, we're not going to make it to the club tonight.
Yeah.
We did already have plans, so we will not be able to partake in the movie or the pizza. They're getting Chicago deep dish style pizza, which I actually like when I'm not in Chicago, because I had it in Chicago and it was not great. I did not care for it while I was there.
You went to the everyone knows about it place.
Yeah, I went to the super world famous one where like they'll ship you a pizza within like a day, like almost anywhere in the world that you can order it to.
Interesting.
Super famous, but I just didn't care for it.
Interesting, idea, but it wasn't for me either. Richard taking some cigars to New Orleans. Excellent call. And Timothy said he had a Ratzilla hold on like that. They dropped it. That happened.
Oh,
that's the worst. That hurts.
I will tell you the way that I won that lighter that Miguel's using and the cutter that we have. Oh, it's on the other table. Oh no, that I won in a.
This was different.
That was from.
You won the table one.
Yeah, that's right. I won the big table nub lighter and my first Oliva ashtray through a long ash contest. And we're actually using nubs for those. And it actually came down to me and one other guy, both Navy guys. So I like that. And we had some pretty good ash going. We were about neck and neck. We had about a minute to go.
He was destroying you. He was ahead by like 4 inches.
We had about a minute to go. Well, he could have had 4 inches. That's fine because of the outcome. Excuse me. And for whatever reason, he decided he needed to get up and get some air. So he walks out of Casa Tequila. I don't think it was Casa Tequila at the time. I think it was still
it was Cielo 9.
Cielo 9, yeah.
Cielo 9, or it was Cloud something.
Same thing.
Which is the same.
Yeah,
I would say same thing.
So he gets up to take some air from outside and whatnot. And they tell him, hey, you got 30 seconds. You need to get a measure before the time runs out.
Oh, shit.
So he's walking back in very carefully. And somehow his foot, I guess, caught the floor at the right angle and caused it to stick a little bit. And he did like one of those little jumps.
Barely, though.
Yeah, barely. And his arm went barely forward. His ash just fell to the floor. I won by default. I'll take it.
It was a win, technically. And I was not even anywhere near close. So I'll give him that. Doug's wife says he owns a cigar company. Well, you know what? I would invest in that one because Doug has some good taste. If you see what he gets or you see his collection, if you ever get a chance,
Doug has good taste in a lot of stuff.
It's awesome.
Jerky, knives, cigars, coffee,
shit.
Beers. I mean,
he's a man amongst men, I would say.
Doug, you know, he stands head and shoulders above a lot of people in that way because, I mean, he has his hands in a lot of different shit that guys love.
Yeah.
And I like that.
And he knows what he's talking about whilst he does it.
Yeah.
So it's very true. You're very
that's awesome.
Have you ever done the crown cut instead of a V cut?
Yes.
I do. I'm still practicing. Every time I do it, looks off for just to my own, like when I'm looking at it. Because even if it was like X shaped, it'd be fine. Or because it's slightly like that versus the Phillips head where it's perfect T.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how I turn my cigar when I'm looking at it, it looks slightly off, where it's not a perfect X or it's not a perfect.
Well, what
cross.
you need to do is you need to try with a larger ring gauge cigar first.
Just keep going with that,
and try 3, so it looks more like a crown, and work from there.
I gotta do something.
Yeah,
I gotta try something because it
just
doesn't look right.
Go to the side instead of right down the middle.
What?
Yeah, go to the sides and make a box.
That doesn't sound at all.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's called the box cut.
You show me how to do that.
I will.
You do that.
I will teach you, Padawan.
You do that one.
I will.
Yeah.
You're a youngling, and I'll teach you.
Goodness, I'm so not gonna try that ever. It sounds terrible. I'm gonna do the spiral cut where I just give it cuts all along this to the end.
Oh, now you're talking.
What do you call it? Actually, I still want to try. This is gonna be like when we did the smoke the entire leaf by Oscar. I want to punch it on the thirds and then smoke out of a pipe and light each one of those. See if you get all 3.
Okay, Anthony
flavors.
Giannis.
He did it one and smoked all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to smoke the entire thing in one blaze of glory.
Oh, okay.
So it's much different. Try to punch cut on a torpedo. Yeah, I have. What you do is just humor me here for a second. Imagine there's the shape here, and you put it one on each side. The LFD. Oh my gosh, what is it called? It's not is it the chisel? Yeah, where it has the really flat.
Yeah,
like
that's why they call it the chisel.
Like a flathead screwdriver. Yeah, like a chisel. Like a chisel.
Yes, that's why they call it that.
Put it on both sides.
Chisel.
That's not because if you try to chisel with that, it wouldn't work.
It does. They guarantee it'll work.
Guarantee yourself with that one.
Tim, really the only way to know when cutter is dull is you'll notice it, not cutting your cigar properly. It's tearing instead of cutting.
It pinches.
Yeah, that's really the only way to know. It happens faster with more inexpensive cutters, lighters,
truly
cutters.
The worst of, I would say, are the V cut.
The V cuts, they really start to pinch real bad. But then again, the inexpensive V cuts that I've seen, they really aren't worth the money. No. If you're gonna get that plastic and metal cutter, you might as well get the full guillotine. Those V's are always too small. The ones I've seen
just don't do it,
and they just don't work very well. If you do want a V cut, I highly recommend getting a Calibri or a Zycar V cut. They're very well made, lifetime warranties. Tons of different options in style and color. Yeah, and they work really well. And with that warranty, if they ever go dull, you take it back to the shop. You got it out. They can either give you a replacement one right then and there, or they can send yours off to get sharpened and then get it back to you. But at Cigars and More, if you guys come in and you guys have one, we will give you a replacement right then and there. Hopefully similar to one that you have. If not, at least the same make or model, just in a different color.
Yeah, they will take care of you. They'll find out how to get to you the best way they can. See, if I ever had a lounge, I'm not like a good amount of room too, because this would be ridiculous to have in there. I want to get a piston one. So you put your cigar in, like let's say here's the piston itself. So you put your cigar in to the point it tells you to. You hit a button, you take it out, and it's cut for you. I think it's completely pointless because you don't need something like that. Mm-hmm. I just think it would be a cool aesthetic, like those table lighters that look like oil derricks, something like that. It's just and then you see the top of it.
They had those somewhere where we went. Where was it?
It was not just in a movie too. It was at a lounge.
Were there.
I don't remember where off the
top. I want to say it was in Dallas somewhere.
It would make sense. It would make sense to have them here though.
Yeah,
they had oil here.
I think it was Dallas somewhere that did it. I've always liked the idea of having cigar cutter girls for you there at the shops. I think that's a really cool idea. But as long as they know what they're doing and they don't take off, a third of the cigar and then torch the hell out of the foot. I've had that happen to me before at La Casa, and that was not great. She cut it just fine.
No, it was La Casa. Yeah. I was thinking when you said La Casa, my head went to Casa Fuente, but yeah, La Casa. Same area or same city.
Vegas, yeah. But then she just took the lighter, she turned it on, and she just went for it. And I was like, oh, God, no.
Yeah, it wasn't lit, technically. It was on fire. So I'll give her that. Yeah, Tim, bring yours on in. Brian likes to do that X cut or butterfly cut. What's the difference? Is there a butterfly cut is different than an X cut?
The butterfly cut is kind of like a punch, but it's in the shape of a butterfly.
So you keep punching until you get a butterfly.
Yeah.
You should show me how to do that then.
Well, I can't. I've already straight cut this one. It's very fancy though.
Oh, very fancy. I'm gonna pretend you said all of that and hope it gets you one day.
But anyways, you guys, that is gonna do it for us today. Quick show because Miguel does need to get set up to do the giveaway to give someone a brand new awesome humidor. We got to get to the shop and do some work.
Yes.
Next week though, the giveaway show is gonna be on Thursday, not on Friday, because Friday we will not be here. So we want to make sure we do the giveaway show before then. So Wednesday, make sure you tune in for the podcast as we're going to vote on the best ash contest entries. And then Thursday, we'll be doing the giveaway show. So you're not going to want to miss that, you guys.
100%. Tune in, guys. Get those pictures in. So you can still add a couple more. Mm-hmm. If you have one in, throw another one. You have two, put two more in. I don't care. I want to see more pictures from you. Get your birthdays in. If you have not, we're looking for those November birthdays.
Yep.
So we can get you your present out there. If you haven't signed up for Patreon or for Facebook supporter, get in on that as well. A little extra stuff. Questions, although we don't really have any questions just yet, but we'll have them for you by Wednesday. So we get you a couple of hints out there. I think that's all the way we got, right?
That'll do it. See you guys soon.
Have a good one, guys. Have a great weekend.